video today because there are a few things that need to be said but haven't been said. And this video is primarily directed towards the MC Army and the Creature fanbase, being My Chemical Romance and Motionless in White's fanbase. First things first. These are the things that annoy Sarah, okay? I don't know at what point it became about the band members and not about the music. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen people, and you know what, not even just for MCR or Motionless's fanbase, this is starting to apply to all fanbases. I don't know how many times I've seen people say miscellaneous things about the band members, about how they're hot, how they're extremely attractive, you know, how they'd fuck them, or do this, or do that. And, you know what, that's fine. To think a band member is attractive is totally fine. Believe me, there are plenty of them out there that are really, really physically attractive. But when you like a band just for the band member, or if all you have to say are things about that band member, or even when other members of the band get underrated because you're so into the way they look, example being Ryan Sikowski of Motionless, who's completely underrated, or even Ray Toro or Bob before he left MCR, that's a little too much. It's kind of ridiculous. Another thing would be is underage kids. I don't know if you know, but if you're not 18, you're not fair game. And 90% of the musicians out there, at least the respectable ones that aren't sleazy, aren't going to sleep with their fans, let alone underage fans. That happens in a few cases. The first one that comes to mind is Davi Vanity of Blood on the Dance Floor, and he got in trouble for that. So, newsflash, if you're under 18 and you're tweeting or messaging really sleazy things to the band members, fucking stop it. For lack of a more sugar-coated thing to say, you look like a whore. And if the band members give into it, it's gonna make them look bad. But then again, that's on them, isn't it? Let's see. Also, this one applies more so to the MCR fanbase, but it applies to the Creatures ones as well. When there's an inside joke or something, especially on Tumblr, I notice that it gets run into the ground. For MCR, this means, you know, get the checkbook, or Ray's Fro, the cupcakes, Ferrard, which I'm so done seeing, Ryden with the Panic at the Disco fanbase. Even more recently, Ricky Olsen, Ricky Horror of Motionless, getting upset about the Wiener Boys story because people are taking it too far and driving it into the ground, and it's getting old. And it goes back to almost the appearance thing. If the jokes and stuff mean more to you than the actual music, then you don't need to be a fan, you need to get the fuck out. Because I'm tired, and other people are tired. I know I'm not alone. And you know what? Fuck it. This even applies to the A7X fanbase. All fan bases at this point. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you kids, that everything is suddenly not about the music. Some of this music has saved people's lives. It's done so much for people, and all you guys can think about are the band members, or the little quirky things here and there, yet you don't give a shit about the actual music. I've even seen comments about Black Veil Brides, how people don't even like the music, but they think the guys are hot. Get the fuck out. If that's what you're in for, just leave. I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done. I'm hard-pressed to even call myself a member of a fan base anymore at this point, because they're all getting so out of control. All these underage kids who don't know what they're fucking talking about or doing, and haven't been in this game long enough, are being ridiculous. This whole video is extremely abrasive and very blunt, but you know what? It needs to be said, and sometimes text doesn't cut it. Sometimes a video needs to do it, or I swear to God, if I had some of you kids right here in front of me, I think I'd have to hit you a couple times. I'm done with it. Fan bases in general are getting out of control. I don't know what's changed, but when I was their age, 13, 14, 15, even 12, I wasn't this fucking ridiculous, and I know I wasn't, and I know a bunch of other people my age weren't either. So, I guess ultimately, the music industry and the fans thereof are starting to go down the shitter, basically. I think that's most of my ranting for today. I'll probably make another video here soon. But for now, get your head out of your ass and think. Please, just stop being so completely fucking retarded. That's all I ask. Just a little logic and common sense. Think things through. And quit being a whore. Just to the general population, just stop being whores. Every last one of you. Stop it. Stop it.